Happy Thursday evening and welcome into your favorite Alabama sports talk on YouTube Live, baby. Waaaay Offsides. Jeff, thanks for joining me tonight. Everybody's a little slow.
What's up, everyone?
In here this evening. That's fine. I guess we're competing with NC State and Wake Forest.
Yeah, there's NFL on too.
Packers
and who the Packers playing?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm all college over here, brother.
Oh,
dude. Look, do us a favor before we get started. We have a very, 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 very super special guest for you tonight. She's going to hop on here in just a second. Do us a favor, though, first, please. Share to social media, like, subscribe. Get all your friends in here. Go tell your grandma and them.
Tell them.
The boys from Waaaay Offsides are on.
Tell them.
You know Granny loves Jeff. And so
she does love me. Grannies love me.
Sorry. While you're at it, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. We got a lot of stuff going down.
Hey, how do you spell that? Skip.
Waaaay, this is all caps, Waaaay, Waaaay.
That's right. Yeah. All caps.
You, Skip.
4 A's.
Your check,
Thank you,
Skip. Your check is in the mail, sir.
It's in the mail.
We're going to be talking about a lot tonight. We're going to be talking about, obviously, previewing Alabama, Wisconsin. We're going to talk about Alabama's last week matchup with ULM. That blowout. We're going to be discussing other games this weekend. I feel like everybody kind of needs to talk college football tonight, refresh those For You pages and feeds. So that's what we're doing this evening. And to help us do it, we're bringing in Miss Emily. You may know her as EG. She's everywhere. She's doing her thing.
Guys.
How are you tonight, EG? You doing okay?
I'm good. I'm so happy that this worked out. I feel like it's been a long time coming. I keep up with y'all's stuff and honored to be with you guys.
Thank you.
Oh, we're happy you're here. We finally made it work. It's fine. We work with Clint Lamb a lot. You know Clint.
I do know Clint.
And Clint, I'll message him and, hey man, we need you on this Thursday. Come hang out with us. And then he messages me like 3 months later and he's like, yeah, I got you. Like,
listen,
bro, that was from July.
That man, I will try and contact him. He is up at like 5 a.m. and asleep by like 7 p.m. So you have a tight window, I will say.
He's a grinder. He's a grinder.
I know, he stays up an hour late just to be on our show when we can get him on.
That's why he's so good at what he does. Chris joining us late, fashionably late. Chris, how you doing, buddy?
All right, man.
Doing good. Happy to see you. So, EG, I got to ask you straight off the bat. I saw it pregame Saturday with ULM coming to Tuscaloosa over there on the sideline. I almost kicked myself in the rear end for not taking a video of it myself, but on Sunday I asked about it. Somebody had the video. I posted it. It did its thing. Got some views. And you, being the person that you are, the person with access, and just being the nicest person in the world, actually got to ask about the video of Tim Keenan hyping up head coach Kalen DeBoer on the sideline. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so that was a great video. I did not see that going down. So during the game and pregame, I'm there on the sidelines. I'm trying to be aware of, different interactions. And suddenly on Sunday, this video, that you guys put out starts doing numbers. And it's a great video, by the way, too. Like, it's just, you can feel the energy. And so on Monday, I'm trying to think through my questions for Coach DeBoer because we see him, Saturday night, and then we get all three of them. So offense and defensive coordinators and Kane Womack and Coach Grubb. And then we get DeBoer, and I'm thinking, what better thing to ask him than this video that has gotten, to the national accounts of him and TK, Tim Keenan, who we all know and love, a Birmingham kid that just bleeds Alabama. And so I was able to our curiosity peaked, and we kind of got some answers on it, which I thought was pretty fun for all of us.
Good. Yeah. I like the way he answered, the question asked about, that's just Tim Keenan. That's just who he is.
Yeah.
And, that's, you have pretty decent access to the program players. How real is that in your experience on campuses? Is Tim Keenan really that guy?
He is. And when I tell you my own personal interactions with TK have been nothing but just incredible. He's a great human. He's very beloved in his own communities. And that's definitely a focal point of his is his faith, but also giving back to where he came from. And so he's one of those guys, like Coach DeBoer said, that he was tasked to bring the energy because he didn't make the trip to Tallahassee. So he had tightrope surgery. He was not there for FSU, and it was noticeable. Something that we talked about was kind of the lack of energy on the sidelines that first game. Kane Womack mentioned about how, a sideline is a living, breathing organism, and you have to feed it the right way. And they did not do a very good job of that against FSU. They come back home against ULM, and TK is tasked with making sure that happens, and he did it. And I love how Coach DeBoer said, I feel supported by him, because you guys have seen it. There's a lot of questions that people are asking about Coach DeBoer, and I'll be the first one to say, listen, that team loves him. There's no secret.
Yeah.
And to hear him say, we asked him to bring the energy to the players that he brought to the staff was a really cool moment.
Yeah, we've gotten that sentiment, and it's not just the players now; it's the players in the future. We've had Xavier Griffin on with his mom, Jet Thamala. We've talked to some 27 guys. We've done interviews with them, and they all kind of echoed that sentiment about Kalen DeBoer. Like you could tell, like they're really bought into that guy. They love him. They love what he's bringing to this team, and it's refreshing in this period of transition, because it's hard. And from a fan standpoint, it's really hard to look at Kalen DeBoer knowing what Nick Saban was, and everybody wants him to be just a little bit like Nick Saban, but he's not. And so in your dealings with Kalen DeBoer, the times that you've spoken with him, like, is there anything that you've noticed that maybe he's kind of maybe adapted that's similar to Nick Saban, or?
Yeah. One of those things, and this is definitely unique to my experience with the program and the access that I do get to have, and that is a respect level that I've been shown by every single player that I have dealt with when it comes to Alabama football. And I don't really think that can be taken lightly. In all of my dealings with them, whether it's been one-on-one interviews over the summer where I'm there on their turf inside the facility, whether it's in a media scrum on a Tuesday or post-game, that level of respect that Nick Saban instilled in that program has only been fed by Coach DeBoer. And that standard of excellence when it comes to how you treat others and keeping that posture of being the best is very much so alive inside that facility. And I can say firsthand, I've experienced it, in those one-on-one interactions that I get with players and the entire coaching staff. Truly, I can't speak highly enough about who they are, obviously, as players and coaches, but who they are as men as well.
Good. That's really good to hear. I know, a lot of fans, they're uncomfortable after that week 1 loss to FSU and what it looked like. And I get that. And I respect that. I understand it. We're not used to Alabama looking that vulnerable, that mortal, right?
Yeah.
I mean, leading up into the season, I did a big series on Kalen DeBoer and how successful he's been in year 2, everywhere he's been. And I really think that it looks like there was a switch that was flipped between week 1 and week 2.
Yes.
Do you notice that too?
Yes, I would agree with that. And I do think for those that want to see some Saban emotion from Coach DeBoer, we got that. We got it on video against Georgia last year, and then we got it against, I think they were up by 50, and he's yelling at someone on defense. So we're getting those little moments, and you can see the fan base salivating. They're like, yes, finally, we're seeing a little glimpse of it. But I think that one thing that I noticed was this switch in intensity. And naturally the question is going to be, guys, where was that going into FSU? Why was there a drop off? I don't know. I can't answer that. But what I can answer is that I have seen the response, and that is trending in the right direction in terms of energy, intensity. Right. And Coach Grubb was talking about it on Monday. I asked him, what has been the biggest step forward, not just with Ty, but the offense as a whole. And he said it was how they practice going to ULM, and they had the data to back that up. Those catapult, they look like sports bras. A lot of people may not know what they are because they look kind of weird on the practice tape. Yeah. But that is, accounting for all of this, physiology and internal data, and they can look at it as a strength and conditioning staff and say, hey, you went top speed on this route, but you didn't do it on the third route. Why is that? Or, hey, you exerted this much. And so they were able to show that to the players and say, not only did we see results on Saturday, but physiologically and based on your output in practice, you worked harder, and these are results that you got.
Yeah, absolutely. And it sounds like, just based off of what I'm hearing, basically, yeah. You're loafing, we're going to know.
Yeah, got you, pal.
It sounds like they're carrying that intensity this week too, just kind of hearing a lot of the same verbiage out of practice. I did like what Kalen DeBoer said yesterday about you got to remember that pain from week 1. He wants these guys to hold on to that feeling. And then there's the chance you're going to get, it looks like Ryan Williams is going to play on Saturday, which will be, I think, a big boost for Alabama. And then there's the possibility, we don't know yet, but you may get Tim Keenan back in the lineup as well as Jim Miller. I do think that those two guys being, especially Tim Keenan, being available on the sideline, it was just absolutely huge. Because that sideline, I mean, during that game, I haven't seen an Alabama sideline like that for a couple of seasons, and it was refreshing. It was nice. Were you at the game?
Yeah. So I was at ULM and then in FSU, and I'll be there at 11 a.m. this Saturday.
Fun.
Early one.
Yeah.
It'll be hot.
Yeah, it's gonna be hot. It's gonna be early, but I will tell you guys this: the press box food at Bama is excellent, and their breakfast is one of my favorite meals. So I'm not complaining about it. It'll be good.
I don't think I've ever been to an 11 a.m. game in Bryant-Denny Stadium. Even when I was like a student there, I don't think I went.
I have. Have you? In the early days? Oh yes, yes.
In September, that sounds.
The DuBose Franchione years. Yes, I've been to a few 11 a.m. games.
Goodness gracious! All right, are you going to be up in the press box, or are you going to be doing some sidelines?
So I'll be on the sidelines. Yep. So with Cover Crimson, and then I get to hang out in the press box for a little bit. It's actually interesting. Some schools, if you're on the field level as like a photog, you can't go in the press box. Like at LSU, if you're on the field, you can't go up and see what it's all about. But at Bama, that is not the case. And I appreciate that because I get to see all my friends, eat a good meal, get the press box Coke. I tweeted about that last week. It's McDonald's level. It's
right.
incredible.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Good. Have you tried
Bama knows what they're doing, man. Bama knows what they're doing.
I will though. I'll do a review for us this coming week about how that Sprite is in the press box.
Awesome.
Yeah, you got to try the Sprite. Yeah.
Can I piggyback off something that you mentioned earlier, Michael, about possibly Jam coming back, which obviously would help the rotation, help the depth, having a veteran back in there. But here's the funny thing: it's like circumstances breed opportunity, and had Jam not gotten hurt, I'm not sure Kevin Riley would have gotten the carries he got and the opportunities he got, and been able to show that what he has in the tank, like. This could be a special player. And so as bad as it was that Jam went down, that created some opportunity. And, is that room pretty tight? Is that unit tight? Those running backs, are they, from your access and what you've seen, is that a tight group?
I do think so. I think even like Richard Young, you can add on to that, what we're seeing from him, even his pass blocking too, like, one thing that comes to mind about that group is they're very selfless players, and that's what you want, really, in even wide receiver, tight end, but with a running back, that's what I'm seeing out of them. And I think you said it perfectly. Obviously, you don't want to see Jam go down with a dislocated collarbone at all. However, you get to see the depth of your room and really what that room is made of. And I'm excited to see kind of going forward how they're continuing to be utilized. And I think that we are going to see, some strides taken from Kevin Riley and Richard Young because of that opportunity. And then once we get Jam back and mix that in, it's just going to make that room stronger.
Absolutely. That's great. Absolutely. Well, let me ask you this. I mean, being there Saturday, you got to see a lot of young guys play.
Yeah.
That was kind of one of the highlights of that ULM guy. Who really stood off the page to you? Obviously, guys like Latzio Brooks. And I mean, that was the one everybody's talking about. But was there anybody else that really caught your eye?
Well, I mean, I think that we have to talk about Keelan Russell. Like the crowd response that we got from him was awesome. Like, you could hear the student section just kind of erupt. And Ty Simpson, I think we saw, such good progression in him, especially his decision making. That was the biggest jump that the coaching staff said that he had from week 1 to week 2. And then you have Austin Mack, who's a lot younger than people kind of remember. So I was talking to Nick Sheridan, who, OC last year, now he's the quarterback's coach. And he actually touched on that. He was by saying, like, Austin Mack isn't this old guy. Like, he reclassified, he's pretty young, and he's taken some good steps. Then you have Keelan that comes in. They all have very different strengths, but you can't substitute that game experience that all three of them got. And Keelan to connect, it was a fun moment. And I think that I'm excited about that room specifically because I don't think people are talking about it enough, just how much depth Alabama's quarterback room has.
No, yeah. And much like the running back room, it's probably one of the more deeper position groups in the country. Of course, that that's going to beg the question with fans. If assuming Ty drafts, right? If Keelan Russell's going to be the guy, do you lose him? You've got 2 quarterbacks coming in right now in Hayden Kawa and Jet Thamala. I'm not going to ask you about that because I'm sure you don't want to answer that question, but it's a concern on people's minds. Everybody's like, who's going to transfer? The stupid transfer portal, but that's kind of where we are in college football right now, right? So now let me see. I want to ask you this. outside of Bama, I'm assuming you watch a lot of college football. I mean, you're watching these other teams, especially in the SEC. If you had to right now, if you had to name somebody that you're you got that game circled, you're a little worried about it, you're like, I don't know, who would it be?
It's South Carolina.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's South Carolina.
I don't like that, but
they're not.
I'm on an island by myself waiting for South Carolina to dud this year and then compete next year. I don't think it's going to happen though.
Well, we're picking the Vandy game later, so you can put up or shut up, Jeff.
I think that the reason I hold this belief, and I really circled that game after the FSU loss, even more prior to the season, that was something that I was looking at because you saw how they played Alabama a season ago in Bryant-Denny. And I think South Carolina is a team that they have a really strong identity. They know who they are. Now you're traveling to Columbia. Obviously, you have some South Carolina fans that think that they got snubbed last season. I mean, even in their opener, it was against LSU, and there were some questionable things that went. Or it wasn't their opener; it was their. What was the game they should have won? But it was a crazy call. Was it LSU?
It was the LSU game. Yeah.
Okay.
Because they jumped out early.
Yeah, there was something crazy that happened. But all that to say, South Carolina is a team that has identity, and you're going to Columbia to play that game. And Lenore Sellers is really dang good. He's mobile, he's athletic, and I just think that that's a game that I'm looking at as Alabama has not struggled with the games that they, shouldn't win. They struggle with the games that they should win. When you look back last season, you have OU, you have Vandy. Tennessee is, a little iffy there.
All road games.
All road games, right. But then look how they played against Wisconsin on the road. And it was like, what's going on here? You want a similar response Saturday that you had to Wisconsin last season. But I think South Carolina is going to be one that I'm really looking at to see how do you respond on the road and how do you respond to a team that really put up a fight last season and gave you a lot of challenges.
Yeah, I have a theory because a lot of people are kind of waiting to watch Alabama go to Georgia because that's the thing, right? Kalen DeBoer hasn't been great on the road yet. Alabama's looked sloppy at times on the road. Obviously, FSU. I've been able to kind of explain away the FSU game and the fact that it's your season opener. It's on the road in Tallahassee. I don't think Alabama should ever be playing week one at somebody else's place, maybe a neutral site game, but stay out of Florida. Like we don't even play in Florida anymore. Please. But, yeah, absolutely. Especially in September, August.
Yeah.
Get out of there. So kind of explain that away, but I've kind of been telling our viewers, and some of this is to put them at ease, but there were so many people that had access to fall camp and that practice leading up to FSU. A lot of people who know more about football than I'll ever know. They're walking away going, hey, this team's legit. And I feel confident that's right. Like, but all of you saying the same thing can't be wrong. Right.
Yeah. So
was it an anomaly? Like, do you think it's just,
listen, you have everyone from, Josh Pate, who I love and adore.
Yeah. Right.
And he's like he had to kind of the Sarah McLachlan special, and it was
that was funny. That was
great work by Pate. But no, I don't think that the eyes deceived us, and I still feel really confident about this team. I think that when you have as much talent as this roster has, and you have a coaching staff like I've seen and I've been around, it's going to come together. Now, we may be having a conversation in 6 weeks where you guys like EG, you were completely wrong on that. And,
You're not,
FSU.
You can't come back.
But with that being said, FSU is unique for a lot of reasons. And I think that we're too early on to know really the identity of this team yet. Georgia will tell us a lot for sure. I don't think we're going to know much more following Saturday, just because I think that everyone's waiting for that SEC moment to see what this team is made of on the road in Athens. But you need another response, just like you had last week against ULM, against Wisconsin this weekend.
Yeah, I think that if Bama can come out and look as dominant as they did at Wisconsin last year, considering it's an 11 o'clock game, I hate 11 o'clock kickoffs, not because of how hot it is, just because it always seems like the team is like sluggish to get going. I always look for, if we're going to call upsets, I always look in that 11 a.m. window. And so, but, I think if Alabama goes out and really does what we think they can do or what they're going to do, I think that'll boost a lot of confidence going into the bye week and then going into Georgia. Now, Wisconsin's going to be without their starting quarterback. It looks that way, but they're bringing, is it Danny O'Neal? I think, looking at this kid, O'Neal seems to have, I dare say, a better arm then
Really?
yeah,
Billy Edwards?
Yeah, I think his completion percentage is better. Just kind of looking, I looked at base numbers. I didn't go into detail here. So I'm really interested to see if they're going to try to get him to distribute that ball through the air and get Alabama's pass rush going. What do you think's going on there in your opinion?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's interesting. I think that there's a few different ways we can look at it. I know that was an emphasis this fall camp, but I think that a few things need to start coming together because you're going to have teams that naturally take advantage of that.
Sure.
I'm not sure if that's going to be Wisconsin this weekend. I know that I actually watched an interview with Danny O'Neill this afternoon, and he was with media, and he's got a little bit of a chip on his shoulder, and apparently he's a little more mobile than Billy Edwards. So I'm curious to see what the response will be. And for me, when I look at Alabama's defense right now, and I asked Kane Womack about this, so Alabama had 12 tackles for loss against ULM and 0 sacks.
Yeah.
You can't have that. Now, the flip side of that, Wisconsin had 13 tackles for loss and 9 different people with sacks.
Mm-hmm.
That's a little bit jarring, right?
Yeah.
And so I'm really looking to this game for Alabama to finish. You have to have those guys finishing. And when I asked Coach Womack about this, he said, there's a few different things that go into it, right? There's launch angle, or not launch angle, but angles, closing speed, all that good stuff. But also schematically, he has to find a way to put the quarterback on the ground. And I think with a quarterback that hasn't had the experience, this is an opportunity to do that and take advantage of it.
Sure. Yeah. And he said it. I mean, he took accountability, said it's kind of his job to make sure he's putting the guys in position to do it. So I think he can. I think it's maybe, some personnel maybe getting a little exotic with your blitz packages and stuff. We'll see how it looks. It will definitely help if you get Tim Keenan back.
Exactly.
Yeah. And so we'll
just
see
from an attitude perspective.
Yeah. Yeah. On the field. I mean,
the missing attitude on the sideline.
Yeah. He has that impact on the sideline. Imagine what happens when he's actually on the field, man.
And I think we almost took for granted Scott Cochran's sideline presence for all those years until it was gone. And then it was kind of like, man, there's no sideline hype anymore. Like the players are going to have to do that now.
They got to bring that energy. And like we heard Coach DeBoer say, like TK was, assigned to do that. You guys were the ones that spotted it. The rest is history. And I'm excited to see that translate again on Saturday.
Man, if that dude tells you to jump, you better start jumping.
Oh, I'm going to jump. Yeah. How high, man? How high? How many times?
You better start jumping like you ain't never jumped before.
Yeah.
You're good.
She just force pushed her dog away. Did y'all see that? That was awesome. She just force pushed the dog away. She came running and she just went. The dog just flying back into the room.
For a second, I thought Bill was here.
Yeah, I didn't know. It's a Jedi as well.
What's going on?
Sorry, y'all. I didn't think you heard.
No, don't apologize. It's okay.
That was great.
That's the show. We have this ongoing gag about a ghost that is haunting the show.
No.
And, the way Offsides goes, he likes to mess with Chris during the show. Weird things happen.
Oh, yikes.
Well, EG,
Secrets out. EG's a Jedi.
We won't keep you too long. We want to be respectful of your time. Thank you for joining us. You've been all over the place. The door is always open. Anytime, anything we can do to help you out, let us know, and vice versa. People seem to absolutely adore you. So
thank
you.
you.
We're going to
piggyback. We're going to ride your coattails.
Thank you for giving us the time.
No, of course. I love it. We'll do this more often. And if you guys want to see, more of my stuff, I'm with Cover Crimson, but also with Gay Alabama. So there's a lot of content that comes out in a short span of time. And I'm happy to share it with all of you guys. I love my job, and I hope that is what is conveyed for sure.
Well, it shows in your work.
You're good.
You're very genuine in what you do. So I think that's a talent that some people are born with, to be natural in that space. So
not us. We have to fake it.
I know.
No, this was awesome. I love this.
I gotta do shot skis before the show starts just so I can get through it, right?
Listen, it's all about what works. It's all about
That's right.
Well, enjoy your evening. Enjoy your 11 a.m. sideline trot on Saturday. Yeah. Stay cool out there. If anybody's yelling on the sideline, get video, okay?
I will. All right, I'll see you guys later. Thank you.
Right, thanks, EG.
Thanks for hanging out with us. So that was fantastic. Where's Chris? There he is. Hi, Christopher. Do you have a Folsom Prison shirt on?
I do.
That's nice. I like it.
It's my Johnny Cash shirt.
I like that. He said, I ain't never had to drink this yellow water like y'all got here at Folsom.
Yeah.
That was a good interview.
You know, when Johnny Cash did that concert at Folsom, Merle Haggard was there. He was an inmate.
Really?
Yep.
Hey, there you go, C-Dub. Get there, man. Cool. Enjoy, represent, be loud all 4 quarters. I don't care. I don't care what the score is. That is my thing. If you're going to be at a home game, be loud. Let's go through. Zachary Whitfield, congratulations. You were here first. He was here first. J-Bake, he beat you. Who else is usually who's been first? J-Bake's not he's not getting in here first anymore. Boo, J-Bake.
Boo.
Hey, boy, roll tide.
Hey, what is this new?
Oh, sorry. I was thinking scoreboard. I was going like a scoreboard.
Oh, okay.
But also, the font I was using, I saw on a show this week that I'm not a fan of, and
that reminds me of it reminds me of Tecmo Bowl.
It reminds me of like an old computer text.
Oh, you want Tecmo Bowl? There's Tecmo
Bowl.
Oh
my goodness, leave that up. That's amazing.
Well, it overlaps.
I don't.
There's too much writing on there.
Take the banner off. That's amazing. Oh gosh, that's so bad. Yeah, we'll do the comments in that. I love it. Let's go check out the comments. I had one up, and Jeff so rudely just
sorry
screwed it all up. No,
sorry.
Let's see. What was that question? Oh, here we go. We are getting everyone back besides Jam, right? We don't know. Ryan Williams for sure. Everybody else is a game time decision, so we'll see. I expect Tim Keenan to probably get some reps just to kind of see where he is. I wouldn't be surprised if they try to do the same with Jam. Stephen Burden, what's up,
Stephen Burden?
Welcome in. Let Lawson Hill. Yeah, Lawson looked pretty good though.
He looked a lot better.
He looked like he had that gear back, so I'm okay with it.
Saban said week 1 to week 2 is your biggest jump.
Yeah,
and
he was right.
MJP games, baby, the Daves.
All right, it's like
who's the other Dave? Dave Neal, and who's the other Dave that did those JP games?
I don't know, man.
There was 2 Daves. I can't remember. It was Dave and Dave.
The only Dave I know was the one from Buster's and Wendy's. That's it.
The one from Wendy's.
No, he wasn't commentating Jefferson Pilot games. That would have been cool though.
Oh, all right. So Alabama last week looked like its old self. And how many did they score? 72, 73? I don't remember.
73.
73-0. Absolutely dismantles the ULM Warhawks to get ready to bring the Wisconsin Badgers to town. Now, there is one thing we know that is working in Alabama's favor this Saturday, and Lance points it out right here. Wisconsin's going to explode in the heat. I think, let me check the weather really quick. It's supposed to be a warm
like 90. The high's like 94.
Last week
90. Well, it's 91. But you gotta, it's not the heat; it's the humidity that.
Actually, the dew point's supposed to be lower. So,
all right, C-Dub likes it. We'll leave it.
Like the Pac-Man text. Tecmo Bowl. Get it right, C-Dub. Tecmo Bowl.
I don't know anything about dew points. I am not a meteorologist, sir.
No.
Stingray is. I learned it from Stingray.
Leave that to James Spann and company. The the Wisconsin Badgers come to town and they bring their second string quarterback. We've already talked about this a little bit with EG. They bring Danny O'Neal with them. Danny looks like he's got a better completion percentage than I can't remember the other guy's name. But however,
who cares?
Who cares? Exactly right.
That's his name. Seriously. Christopher Cares, I think is his name.
Yeah, I want to see exactly what we were just talking about. I want to see Alabama's defensive line and their pass rush.
Bingo.
Whoever they use kind of tee off on this kid. And exactly. There we go. That's what I was about to. Tobias took the words right out of my mouth, man. Yeah, I want to see some of these young guys get in there.
Yeah,
and see if we can find a guy who's got that motor. Like I don't know that Alabama has a guy that's like Will Anderson, Dallas Turner, but I want to see a guy who can at least show me that they can get in there, pressure quarterback, and if they get their hands on them, they're not going to let go. That has been very frustrating through how many games?
Infuriating
games right now.
14.
So Lance, I think he's just got some growing to do, man. I know good. The guy that really kind of popped off the page to me last week, and I'm going to be careful with this because I know I was super hype on Justin Jefferson in the offseason, but Yanze Pierre looked the part.
42?
Yeah.
Number 42?
Yeah. He looked the part last week. So we'll see.
They responded last week.
There we go.
They did exactly what they should have done to an opponent of that quality immediately. They jumped them early. They busted them down. It was like 49-0 with like 8 minutes left in the second quarter.
Yeah. And to C-Dub's point,
beautiful.
Jeff, I think that's what we want to see. And if Alabama can do that to Wisconsin on Saturday, it'll be a good indication of how prepared they are to go into Athens in 2 weeks. Because Wisconsin is not, they're not the cream of the crop in the Big Ten, but this is a more physical football team than obviously Louisiana Monroe. The verdict's still out on FSU. I think FSU is better than everybody's everybody's saying. However, Wisconsin is a physical, big football team. They can match up at least in terms of size in the trenches. So to see Alabama get in there and win those fights, on those lines, that is what I'm going to be looking for on Saturday, super early, very early. Hey, Zach, what's going on, buddy? We got another.
I wonder how long it's going to take him to get going. What's up, Zachary Turner?
I don't know, man, because
those 11 a.m. games normally they roll out kind of rusty.
Yeah, they do. But this is what I was talking to EG about. Talk has been cheap a lot lately for Alabama, but they backed up all the talking they did the week before on Saturday. Nothing's changed in terms of the verbiage, especially Kalen DeBoer. The intensity that he had the week before, like he said it, man, like we're pissed off. We're fed up. Those were his words exactly. He's carrying that same intensity. And he is issuing challenges. He's doing exactly what Nick Saban used to do. When he stands in front of a microphone, it doesn't matter who he's talking to. He's issuing challenges to the team. Mm-hmm. There's a part of me, especially because you're going to get Ryan Williams back. Tim Keenan may play. Jam Miller may play. You may get a completely different animal Saturday, even though it's an 11 a.m. Central Time kickoff. And that's what I'm looking for. That's what I want to see. If they can do that, then I will feel more confident about them going into Athens and being competitive. Like, I'm not even talking about a W right now. I want to see them be competitive in Athens. So yeah. Oh, Zach, we know you the OG.
I would agree with that. You almost if we come out and drove Wisconsin and look great doing it, you almost hate for the bye week to hit because you almost want to go into Athens on that momentum.
Yeah.
And now the question is, sorry, Chris, go ahead.
No,
Zachary.
I'm hoping because I was texting you while I was there.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping that what I saw on the sideline continues week to week. Everybody, the players were celebrating each other whether they made the play or not.
Yeah.
It was looked like a different attitude. And I think we'll see going forward. I think we'll see a different team than what we saw week one.
I agree.
Yeah.
Now I want to see what happens at sideline when they get hit in the mouth or face a little bit of adversity. You know what I'm saying? Like, can they keep that up? Can they keep that that intensity up?
I think the key is that if Tim Keenan he's the leader on the defense.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I think that'll
agree with that.
It's I don't know who the leader is on the offense, Jeremy Bernard. But
I know a team captain. That blows my mind. But
that's what's crazy. But
dude, no joke.
I think Keenan on the sidelines, whether he's playing or not, it's going to be a big difference.
Yeah. Now I do want to say something. On Chris, you brought the offense. I have seen several Alabama content creators this week suggest that Alabama is a better team without Ryan Williams on the field. I think this is a stupid comment. I think this is an uneducated comment. I think the people who are saying it don't understand football at all. Yeah. They're calling him a distraction, this and that. I think that they don't understand what adding Ryan Williams to the field does in terms. I mean, there was a play I talk about it all the time in the FSU game where 3 freaking defenders go with Ryan Williams and it opens up Jeremy Bernard for a big first down. That is the value of Ryan Williams besides his ability. I get it, man. I get it. He had a rough first game. The second half of the season didn't look great for him last year either. But I also think that there was a lot of struggle between what the offense was trying to do compared to what Jalen Milroe could do. I don't think Nick Sheridan was a great fit. I think that, again, man, if Ryan Williams catches a couple of balls that he drops in that FSU game, that could have been the catalyst that gets Alabama to kind of get over the hump and get out of there with the W. It also makes Ty Simpson look a lot better. So a lot of people, they saw Latsier Brooks Saturday, and everybody's really excited. I said it, Clint Lamb said it, everybody made the Jalen Waddle comparison, and he does look a lot like Jalen Waddle. I get it, but keep in mind that's a true freshman. I am very big on, if you play true freshmen before they're ready to be a starter, against a certain opponent, and you damage their confidence, you can ruin that player's career. Again, go back and watch the SEC documentary from this summer. Billy Napier, he talks about it. Graham Mertz talks about it, how that happened to him when he was at Wisconsin, or was it Nebraska or Wisconsin? I can't remember, but either way. So I get it. Latsier Brooks isn't going anywhere. He's going to have his time. But I'm excited to get Ryan Williams back and see if he kind of takes that next step and gets back to what we expect from him. I kind of expect him to this weekend.
He was playing the wrong position, for Christ's sake.
That's something else a lot of people don't understand.
Freaking 150 pounds running slot, trying to get killed out. They're trying to kill him out there.
He should have never been.
Grief.
Yeah, I agree.
Flipping break. If you put Ty Simpson in the slot and roll him over the middle, guess what? He's probably not going to snag everything. I mean, give me a break. You can't put a square peg in a round hole and then go, God, the guy looked terrible.
Yeah, I think they, C-Dub, I think they will to an extent. I think they had the luxury, obviously, to do that against ULM. But if you'll go back to last year, especially on the defensive side of the ball, it was a couple of weeks before Alabama kind of figured out who their starters were on the defense. And I feel like the defense is kind of doing the same thing this year. I feel like they're kind of just rotating in, see who – some of it's about effort plays. Some of it's about seeing who's the best fit. Obviously, Kane Womack coming out saying that he's got to do a better job of figuring out how to put these guys in positions to get quarterbacks on the ground. That may be a personnel issue. So we'll see. We'll see.
Okay, back to Ryan Williams. We weren't talking about Ryan Williams yet. For some reason, we went to the defensive line.
Oh, okay. It's my great.
One line here. Yes, we are better with Ryan Williams on the field. If you notice the play that got the pass interference in the end zone, Ty should have thrown the ball about 7 seconds earlier than he did. But anyway, they put Ryan out there. He double moved the guy and ran right by him. And then he had to come back for the ball. Of course, pass interference, only 15 yards in college. No big deal for the defense. But had Ty thrown the ball when he should have, that's a walk-in touchdown. And then the other one, he got grabbed too because he ran by the guy as well. And then last year, I know he hit the wall last year. That was bound to happen with the inconsistencies at quarterback, with the same thing with the offense. And the kid was young. He should have been a senior in high school, but playing that never played that many games at that physical level. You can imagine he was going to hit a wall at some point, and he did. Last half of last year was not great. First game was not great this year, but I think he's going to be in his natural position. I think for whatever reason, we ran him in the slot against Florida State. I don't know if we were trying to throw something extra at him or what, but anyway, I think he's going to be in the right spot now. I think they're going to put him in the right position.
Sure.
Maybe.
Yeah, I do. Maybe. I mean, maybe. We'll see. I mean, I think you're right, Jeff. Maybe I do, not. But I also don't. I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to try to put the square peg through a round hole and just keep trying to make it work until it does.
Trying to make something work, but he's clearly, to me, not a slot receiver.
No, I don't think
he's not.
Else. I think there's some concern there too because you have such a talented wide receiver room. Moving guys around so you can play more people. You bring in Isaiah Horton. You're not. There's some of these kids you don't want to lose.
He looks like a beast, by the way.
Yeah, he's a grown man, but I think he'll be all right, man.
I do too.
I think he'll be all right. And so,
look, that FSU game was just like Michael said. They got hit in the face early and just didn't know how to respond, and everything went wrong in that game. Yeah. And everything went right for them, and everything went wrong for us, and we just had no answer and no energy and no nothing. And so I don't think you'll see. I'm not saying we're not going to lose again, but I don't think you'll see that bad of a performance at any point, really, in the rest of DeBoer's tenure. I don't think
that FSU team wasn't a 2-10 FSU team.
No, they weren't. And they
rebuilt their whole roster. Go ahead, Michael. Sorry.
Yeah, they did what Nick Saban used to make other teams do. They made Alabama quit. They threw in the towel in that game. That's why Bray Hubbard was jogging through plays and stuff. They quit. And they have an offensive coordinator that understands the SEC. Yeah, and he's always going to be a thorn. I mean, it's like
no matter what.
There you go, J-Bait. It's always going to be a thorn in Alabama's side. Let it fly. So, anyway. So,
it's like no matter what, Gus always winds up our butt.
No matter what.
No matter what.
You know who I think I despise more than Gus Malzahn? Bruce Pearl. He posted that little AI image after that game. I was so mad. I was like, this guy.
Bruce Pearl. He needs to stick.
Who is that?
On social media.
You go home and you shut up, sir. Speaking of basketball, Alabama basketball right now is on an absolute tear. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention to Alabama basketball recruiting this week. Have you?
No, it's football season. I'll pay attention to basketball recruiting in November.
Jeff doesn't like recruiting.
It's always recruiting season, baby.
We've been waiting forever for football season to start. Nobody's paying attention to baskall recruiting.
We're going to talk about it for a couple of minutes, so just put on your big boy pants and hang out.
Hang on. Let me put them on. Damn it.
So, Bama goes and pulls 2 5-stars this week, or 4 stars this week. I think a top 5 player, but either way, they have not a top 5 player. One of the top 5 players coming in this Saturday. They have 2 5-star folks on OVs this week and another 4-star on OVs this week, and I expect some fireworks come Monday. Nate Oates, Preston Murphy doing the dang thing for Alabama basketball. The season's only a month away. It's going to get hot, baby. It's going to get hot in Tuscaloosa and the old hangar. Shut up, Chris.
I thought they started in November. They start in October? Is the season
well, I'm assuming it's October. I forget what month it is.
Okay. Yeah, November.
I don't know what's happening anymore.
Now, these are next year commits, right? Because the roster's already set for.
They're not playing this year.
Yeah, we don't. Next year. We don't know, Jeff.
No one knows.
They just recruiting.
I'm going to be honest with you. It's going to be the first year where we actually follow basketball recruiting, so it's going to be an adventure. So usually we just do football.
They have recruiting in basketball. I just thought it was straight deals there.
You don't know about my dude Preston Murphy, man? Yeah, that's the closer, baby. That's the closer.
Yeah,
closer.
Yeah.
Back to football. I got some hot takes. You guys want to do some hot takes? No? Okay. We won't do a hot take segment.
Chris says no.
I thought we had hot takes, Chris.
I don't know. You didn't ask me what mine were.
Well, I'm going to now.
I don't have one.
You got about 30.
It's hard to have a hot take every week. You just got to grab something and throw it off the wall.
You just pull something out of your butt. It's fine. Hot takes. Oh, crap. I messed it up. Hot takes.
You're a wonderful producer.
Bro, how do we have followers? Why do you guys follow us? Tell me in the chat.
Because of stuff like that. Because this is real. They ain't no production. Well, they no re-edits or nothing.
Their friends, it's like, look at these idiots.
Somebody's screen recording us so they can make fun of us later. Chat, tell me your hot takes for week 3. I have some. Now we're going to stay away from upsets because we're going to be calling some games later. I know you guys are talking about Tank Jones. We're going to talk about Tank Jones a little bit, not today, but I got some thoughts on Tank, but we're not going to share those right now. So there we go. All right, there's an answer.
Perfect.
I enjoy the jackassity.
I feel like he kind of squeezed an insult in there.
That's okay.
I'm all right with that, Bleed Crimson. That makes me fine. Tobias, my hot take is I want Georgia to beat Tennessee. That was mine.
Yeah,
I agree, man. I agree. I don't want no Georgia team playing them at home with extra piss in their vinegar. So yeah, that was going to be mine. But I do have another hot take. You want to hear my hot take?
Go ahead.
Maybe it's not such a hot take, but John Mateer, Oklahoma Sooner quarterback, is the best quarterback in the SEC right now. Are you with a wall? Chat, what do you think?
I mean, it's hard to argue that after 2 games.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's a small sample size. I had to say something. It's hot takes. Hot takes brought to you by University Tradition. Let me fix that up there. Come on, Jeff. There we go. Brought to you by University Tradition. Spend your dollar on a use of University Traditions hat. Go to universitytraditions.biz. Biz. Lance, I am on.
Biz.
Yeah, I think we're all pulling for UGA.
Wanting Tennessee to lose isn't really a hot take.
Hold on.
What?
Behind Russell.
I want Tennessee to lose every game they play.
Steven, I get it, but he's not a starting quarterback right now. We're talking about starting quarterbacks. Settle down. Best QB in play.
Agreed. We saw the best QB in the SEC last week at the end.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not, dude, bro. Let's talk about that for a second. Let's talk about Keelan Russell for a second. We talked about it with EG. Were you guys, how impressed were you legitimately with what you saw from that kid? I get it. It's in mop up. It's against ULM, but dude, he looked like Bryce Young and Tua had a baby.
He looked like the Ozzie Smith of college football.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. Look, Jeff's trying to process that. He's like,
well, Ozzie's.
I don't get the analogy.
So he plays great defense, but doesn't provide any offense.
He's a wizard.
He's a wizard.
Okay. You're a wizard, like Harry. 40 hitter with no home runs. That's who.
But Harry, you're a wizard,
bro.
I'm down with that.
That first touchdown he threw to Cole Adams, where he literally goes to take off the run, stops himself, step back shot, and then he does that little like forward hop like Bryce used to do, bro. This kid's legit, man.
He looked the part in
the
time that he got.
Side arms it a little bit.
Yeah, dude.
Right where he wants it.
Yeah, man. That kid is going to be something else. Him and Lotzier Brooks and AK Deer are going to pay some bills, brother. That's all I'm saying. That is all I'm saying. I'm excited about it.
Maybe start paying some bills for the season's over.
I mean, they probably are. Yeah, maybe. There it is. Hot takes. We did them.
Hot takes.
Oh, Lord Jesus, help us all.
So, going back to what Emily said about the Coke in the press box.
Yeah.
She's not lying.
Yeah, I've heard it's good up there, too.
She's not lying.
Which kind?
It's about to say, she's not the only one.
Well, they don't have that kind in the press box. It's only in the Founders Club and the Champions Club.
Easy.
No, they don't. Not anymore.
Not anymore. Not since Eli left. But no, really.
Eli put that magic carpet up there every weekend.
But really, their Coke is amazing, and I would say the University of Alabama, the team at the stadium, makes the best desserts.
Jimmy Johns is a big fan of the Coke in the press box. Too soon? Sorry. Can you edit that out? Oh,
all
boy.
Right. It's like McDonald's Coke in steel containers. Yeah, that's why I told her she needs to try the Sprite. McDonald's Sprite is
it's pretty rough.
It's delicious.
It's strong.
But if you try to
it's strong.
You're gonna pay for it.
It's strong. Ain't that what Jameis Winston said? It's strong.
It's strong.
We strong.
You can feel it.
I hated Jameis Winston when he was at FSU, but now that he's not, dude, that is one of the funniest freaking people on the face of this earth.
And I think he's really genuine too.
Yeah,
maybe. I don't know. He's hilarious. So
he should have gone to Alabama, but can't. I mean, he did win a championship and a Heisman at Florida State, but still.
Yeah, I can't.
That's like that game they had to play the season before last or last season in the snow, and they asked him how he felt. He just started. He said, "I just want to say that I'm so blessed to be playing a game in the snow."
Thank you, Steven.
All right, Steven.
Gotta remember, Congratulations.
Do we have a? Don't you have a button for that?
We're working on it. Thank you.
There we go.
Not only does he get the clap, he gets the elephant. So,
He got the clap.
he gets the.
Whoever with. There we go.
You shouldn't have said it that way.
Thank you, Stephen.
Yeah,
Appreciate
thank you
my
for becoming
friend.
a Waaaay Offsides member. We'll be doing a
You
lot
said
of
member.
members only stuff. Stop. A lot of members only stuff this year once SEC plays start, and you will be privy to all of that, sir. Thank you.
That's hey, buddy. We're all overdrafted our checking account. Welcome to the club.
What membership did he buy?
He became a Waaaay Offsides member. I don't want to know what membership.
That's
No,
how
I
you
mean,
know
do
you're
we
in the
have
Waaaay
a-
Offsides Club is if your checking account's overdrawn.
Do we have a level we don't know about?
I don't know, man. Dude bought a $500 membership. Thank you, Steven. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Hey, are you guys ready to do some picks? We got some football games this weekend.
Oh, we got a lot of football games, guys.
All right. Ponzi scheme.
Oh.
Yeah, Tobias, I don't know how he wound up at FSU. What year was that? 13, 12, 13? AJ was at Bama. I don't think Saban was going to run AJ off for Jameis.
I don't think
So-
Bama went after him, did they?
I don't think
No,
so.
I don't think they did either.
I don't think they were going to let him play baseball either. And he wanted to play baseball too.
What year did they win? They win that championship. 2013.
13. 13.
Yeah, they beat Auburn.
Yeah.
I think he was there 12, 13, 14.
Yep.
Because I don't think that was his last year was 13. I think he came back the year after that because he wasn't quite as good. They never are, but
And you know what? And thankfully, because of Jameis Winston, though, we got Jake Coker.
yes, we did.
So
The greatest
It all worked out for us.
the
college
best quarterback to ever play at Alabama.
all time.
Yes.
All time. Tim Tebow.
Better than Uncle Rico.
Who?
Nobody's better than Uncle Rico. He could throw football over the mountains right there. And if coach just would have put him in, they'd have taken state.
You know, I don't know if Bill sent me his picks this week.
That's okay.
He did. He sends them like 30 seconds after you send him. I don't even think he thinks about them.
No, he doesn't. Speaking of which, old Bill will be back next week, I think.
Will it be
yes.
next week?
Next week.
He said
will be-
after the Georgia game, I thought.
No, I don't know, man. It doesn't matter. You guys
We'll
love
see.
Bill. You'll love if you're new
He's
here.
coming back.
You'll absolutely love making fun of Bill alongside with us as we go through this journey together. It's an absolute blast.
We're happy
But
he's
right-
back.
We are too. Yeah. Bill's been off doing patriotic stuff, and so we're happy.
Agreed.
He's back.
Bill,
with us.
Bill did send his picks. So.
Okay, that's good. Well, good. Chris, where are we on picks? Do you have them tallied up?
Yeah, right now, so far we've picked 27 games this
Wow.
season.
Wow.
I am in last place with 17 correct picks.
That's nothing to shake a tail at.
Bill has 18.
Oh, that sucks.
Jeff has 19,
Okay.
and you have 20.
Oh, wow.
Wow, one member of the 20 club.
Yeah.
How'd you know? No, I'm just kidding.
Talking about picks, people. We're talking about picks.
Oops.
All right, Lance, are you talking about Charlie Weiss again?
Lance, come on, man.
The human bratwurst?
Lance.
Speaking of sausage,
Man, that guy.
Speaking of sausage, we lost a landmark here in the Mobile area. I don't know if you've ever heard of Hall Namey Meat Packers, but they're famous.
Don't tell me what they're famous for, Chris. I think I know.
No, they make some red hots that are really good.
I bet.
Been in business 80
I bet they
years.
are
It
red
burned
hots.
to the ground the night before last.
Say
Hey,
it again for the
hey.
camera, Chris.
Hey, the Meat Packers, the Hall Namey Meat Packers.
I got it.
Does it count if it's just a tip?
What are you doing playing? Is that my GoPro?
No, it's mine.
Are you sure? It looked
Yeah,
a lot
no.
like mine.
Well, we might have the same one.
They may have made
Oh,
two
no,
of them,
it's not
Chris.
the
I
one
don't
I
know.
left-
There's a really good chance they made a couple of them.
That's not the one I left clamped to the table that night.
Along with some other things.
Okay.
Which I found the key,
Family
by-
show.
found the
Family
key.
show.
Found the key, by the way.
Oh, boy.
I'm just kidding. All right, let's do some picks, man.
It's Chris's
let's
only
start-
feet page.
Okay, I want to be clear. I did make a mistake on these graphics because I was putting them together quickly. This game is tomorrow night on 9/12.
It is.
Friday at 6:30. You've got Colorado the Buffs headed over to Houston. Houston is a 4.5-point favorite. Chat, who you got? Who you got? Colorado's going to be starting their third quarterback
Cougars.
in this game.
Give me the Cougars.
They've started 3 quarterbacks. There you go, Lance. I want to hear who you got. You got the Cougs or the Buffs?
Cougs.
The Cougars.
I got the Cougs.
Oh, man, my neck.
The Cougs. Cougs.
Christopher, who you got?
I'm taking Houston. Give me Houston.
Much like Jay Bake, I love Cougars as well.
Yeah, I'm not
Huge.
excited about the way he's handling the QB.
No, not at all.
Steven, I'm with you, buddy.
Grimes doing some weird stuff this year. Like letting the clock run out and then saying, you don't call a timeout if you don't get a first down. You're 1 yard from a first down. Why would you call a timeout there? It's like, because the clock's running?
I'm sure Billy Napier agreed with him.
Y'all, I feel like deja vu. Weren't we right here with Napier last year? Because I predicted the South Florida coach to get the Florida job. And then Napier won 5 in a row to end the year.
Yeah. Excuse me. This game, I think, is I don't know. But anyway, no, that game is Friday. Also Friday at 8 p.m. You've got K-State heading over to Arizona. You'll see where I messed up. See, 9/11.
That's tonight.
Yeah, this game is happening right now.
All right. Is this picking who's going to win the fight between the brother and the dad?
Yeah. Arizona favored by 1.5 points. Give me Arizona, I guess. Actually, give me K-State. Write it down. Put it on there.
K-State. We're going to put that on paper.
Thank you, sir. Chat,
I'm taking Arizona.
Yeah, I got to go with the home team there.
Okay, that's fine. Give me Avery Johnson, brother. I like him. All right.
We tried that Avery Johnson soup. It's not good.
Yeah.
So this game's actually being played on the 13th. I told
We
you.
even tried Avery Johnson Jr. soup, and it was even worse.
Tale of two halves, baby. You've got the Golden Gophers of Minnesota heading over to play the Cal Bears in a game nobody cares about, but it's happening. And so we're going to pick it at 9:30.
Sponsored by Who Gives a Sh**.
Yeah. Minnesota is a 2.5 point favorite here. Give me the Golden Gophers just because Gophers is a great mascot.
Same. I'm going to Gophers.
Ooh.
I'm taking the Gophers. I'm going to row that boat.
The Gophers.
Row the boat. Chat. There you go.
Cal doesn't care about it either.
They don't. He's not wrong. All right. So I'm going through these other games that really just don't matter. But
of course they matter. They all matter.
None of them matter, but
this
we
one
don't have any games that matter. So I pick games that Vegas says matters.
But there's some good games this weekend. There's some sneaky good games we're going to get to, but we got to get through the crappy ones first. Saturday, September 13th, not the 12th, at 2:30, you've got Pitt headed over to West Virginia to take on Nick Saban's Mountaineers. Pitt is favored by 2. I kind of want to take the home team here. Chat, should I do it? Should I take West Virginia? Should I take Pitt?
I'm going Eli Holstein and the Pitt Panthers.
Oh, I forgot about
If
Eli.
Tessitore does the game, you will know that he's former Alabama quarterback Eli Holstein.
Yeah, they're going to tell you 1,000.
Every time the ball touches his hand. So every snap you will hear.
Right. 1,000 times. Pitt.
What you doing, Cotton?
Pitt.
Yeah, I'm taking the Panthers.
You know, I want to give some people in the chat a shout out real quick. Lance, you know that I can't put all your comments on the screen and you never complain about it. It's like you're very self-aware and you know that sometimes you say stuff that we just can't put on the screen, but you never bring it up and you never complain and you're never unhappy about it.
Ever.
And I just want to say thank you, Lance. Thank you.
Ever.
Oh, Jeff,
give him the clap.
Yeah, Jeff, do the clap.
Oh, God, no.
Give Lance the clap.
I don't know how to do it.
Jeff does.
I don't know how to give any man the clap.
Jeff, give him the clap.
I don't want to.
I'll find it. Maybe not.
No, don't let Chris.
Oh, sorry,
God.
Lance. I gave you the clap. I thought I was clean.
Easy. All right. Let's move over to some SEC.
That's 100% true.
Probably.
Whether it's an NFL game or another college game.
All right, let's move over to a little more of a spicy game. It's not as spicy as people think, I don't think. But coming off of a big victory over the Florida Gators in Gainesville, the red hot USF Bulls coming in at number 18. They have 2 top 25 wins, are going down to play Carson Beck, Sid the Sloss, Miami Hurricanes. Miami is a 15, that's supposed to be 15 and a half point favorite. This game also is being played on 9/13, not 9/12. I think, what are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Miami's winning this game big.
I thought you were going to shock the world.
Cinderella story ends this weekend. USF is better than we think. They got lucky. I mean, they outplayed Florida down the stretch, but there were a couple plays early in that game that Florida kind of got screwed on calls that should have been touchdowns. And even with them kind of just falling apart, they still should have won that game. Miami is a much better team. Yeah, give me Miami.
Same. The U. I'm all about the U.
Hold on.
You know, I don't think USF wins.
Agreed.
And I'm picking Miami, but I don't think Miami covers.
Really?
I don't think Miami is as good as the media makes them out to be.
I don't either, but I think they're a lot better than South Florida.
Here's my thing is Carson Beck, when he was at Georgia, and you guys can attest to this, I preached for a very long time that if you could pressure Carson Beck, he is extremely inaccurate. And Alabama had a lot of success whenever against him, as did other SEC teams. I don't know that USF can do that consistently enough to really to rattle him enough. He's got some weapons. I just don't see it.
J-Bake thinks USF's going to take it.
I think J-Bake just likes being the odd man out.
I don't think they will, but they could. I mean,
they
could win, sure.
Game. This is why we play the games,
right?
Yeah.
Damn, Florida had 3 touchdowns called back. Damn.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, man. Like if a couple things go different, they win that game big. Now Napier definitely kind of screwed the pooch at the end with game management. Florida's got the lead. There's only a couple minutes on the clock, and he's throwing the football on first down, and then finishes the game with 2 timeouts while USF goes down the field.
Very Dubosian move there.
Well, it was very it's becoming a Billy Napier move now. So moving into conference for the sake of time, we've got a good one for you guys. Old Sam Pittman's Fighting Razorbacks are going to head over to Oxford and take on the number 17 Ole Miss Rebels. I think this is one of the better teams in college football that nobody's talking about. This game is going to be played at 6 p.m. and Ole Miss is a 15.5 point favorite. Give me Ole Miss and the points. I think that they kind of bounced back from that shaky look they had over there at Kentucky. They're at home. I think they are going to torch Arkansas.
Agreed.
Ole Miss.
Ole Miss.
Go Fighting Kiffins.
After he let Kentucky backdoor cover in that game.
Oh, yeah.
And then admitted it in the press conference.
The real question is, why are you betting on
the guy in the back's going, Lane, shut up, man.
Somebody cut his mic.
Like the trank dart comes out, like hits him in the shoulder.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Oh, man. Anyway.
Yeah, give me Ole Miss.
Here on the conversation because I have to do something.
Yeah, he is a self-indulgent wiener.
Wiener.
Hold on.
But I like Ole Miss big.
Keep going. I'm doing something to cover our butts that I've noticed everybody's kind of doing, and
great.
So you wait until now to do it?
I just thought about it.
Thought about it.
It's the right thing to do.
Oh, letting people know not to use our picks because we are not odds makers.
Well, it's that, and like I've noticed everybody's putting this little disclaimer up because whatever.
Yeah.
There's odds on the screen, so we probably need to have that up. So,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, that's how decisions get made at Waaaay Offsides. I do something ridiculous, and Jeff and Chris go, "You're an idiot," but okay, we'll do it anyway.
The idiot part.
It's so bad to can laughter. All right, let's move on.
Wait, not on the road. You can't do that on the road. Come on. Really?
Say what?
Tobias likes Arkansas on the road. I don't know.
No.
I can't trust Pittman on the road.
No way. No way.
Not at night in Oxford. Man, that place will be lit up.
Yeah, it will. All right. Speaking of Florida earlier, Florida is going to head down to Gainesville. How about the fact that they dropped them from 13 all the way out?
Gone.
25 after that loss.
Yeah.
Crazy. They're going to take on the number 3 LSU Tigers. LSU came off a game where they did not look like the number three team in the country. The Tigers are favored. This is going to be a night game in Baton Rouge. 6.5 points. Wild things happen in this game. We've seen shoe games. We've seen fake punts. You guys remember Wing, getting the unsportsmanlike on the. A lot of wild things happen in this game. I really want to take Florida here, really bad.
Join me. Shall you? I'm taking Florida.
Yes, give me Florida.
You're going with Florida, both of you.
Yeah,
I'm just thinking maybe Florida goes in there, not a chance in hell, and shocks and pulls off an upset.
I think LSU beats the hell out of them.
I could also see that. If LSU beats them 49-10, I could also see that
I
very
think
easily.
LSU is going to beat the hell out of them.
I don't, man. I'm going to go back to when we had Daily Joy on, and she said, I've got to see it out of LSU. LSU looked impressive week 1 because of who we thought they were playing. That Clemson team is not as good as everybody as advertised.
No,
LSU did not look great last week. They've got a ton of games already. I think coming off that loss at home, Florida's got a little something for them. I think DJ Lagway might be a little more. Now, this is his first true road start ever as a starting quarterback, so that'll be interesting.
And that's a tough place to play.
Yeah, you've got to, unless you're Alabama.
Alabama. But Florida has one thing going for them. Brian Kelly is the LSU coach.
That's true.
So they have that going for him.
That's true. And he's going to drop a goofy game somewhere, and it's probably going to be it. So
that's my wild pick this week is Florida. But like I said, Chris, if LSU blows them out, I'm also going to be like, yeah, that's seems about right.
Yeah, I could see this going either way, much like that USF game. I said it last week. Like, I'm going to pick Florida, but I would not be surprised if USF wins this one. I feel very similar here, but I'm going to take Florida with the outright win.
Same.
I think Napier redeems himself. He's probably going to have a little more confidence. AD Strickland came out and said they're not going to fire him no matter what. So
that means one thing and one thing only, that the AD is looking for coaching candidates.
Oh my gosh. Speaking now, we got to go outside of the SEC for a minute. We didn't do this one, did we? No. Speaking of, I don't know why there's a 12 right there, but there is. Enjoy it. Number 12, Clemson goes over.
Did you even look at these when you made them? God.
I did. I was hurt.
He was like, I was using my phone driving home from work when I made all these pick graphics.
Number 12, Clemson goes over to Georgia Tech on the Yellow Jackets, a surging Yellow Jacket. Brent Key is building something in Atlanta right now, but I don't think they're quite there. Give me the Clemson Tigers. Dead silent.
Jeff, did you pick somebody?
What happened?
No, I want to pick Georgia Tech so bad. But Vegas got Clemson is almost 10 points.
Yeah, but
Clemson looked like ass for 2 weeks in a row. Troy had them down 16-0 at halftime. Come on. So does Clemson show up and just blow Tech out?
Chat agrees with you, man.
I'm taking the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to stick with Clemson on this.
I'm going Yellow Jackets. I just think they're going to get them. Yes. That's what that at symbol means.
Yeah, give me Clemson. I'm sticking with Clemson. I think
Clemson. Rumor is Dabo's going to sprint from the team hotel all the way to the sideline.
He's gonna run through the varsity.
Just grabbing hot dogs.
How great would that be?
I'd pay to see it. It's how long? What's the over under on years before Dabo Swinney pulls a hammy running down that hill? I give it 4. 4.
I don't know how he hadn't failed.
That's what I want to see is the fall.
Just like
and the hammy pull. Give me the fall and the hammy.
I'm talking about like a bicycle crash, man. Just
just like brutal. Yeah, because as fast as he runs down that daggum thing, if he goes out, it's over, brother. Yeah. Like we're talking like he may never coach again.
Please.
Like he may
please let this happen. For the love of God,
out.
Please let this happen.
Oh goodness.
Y'all remember when Vince McMahon ran to the ring and tore both of his quads off his legs as he was diving in the ring and couldn't stand up? That's what I want to see.
We love you, Davo. Never change.
Never change.
Ever.
All right, back to the SEC. Probably what some will call the game of the week. The number 6 Georgia Bulldogs on the cusp of facing their arch nemesis, Alabama. We'll go to Neyland Stadium and play the number 15 Tennessee Vols. The Vols look like a middle of the pack SEC team this year. Georgia is favored by 7 at Neyland. I think Georgia struggles here. I think that they struggle on the road. I've watched Georgia. They don't look like the Georgia of the past. I think they're having some of the same issues Alabama has been having. But all that said, give me Georgia. I want Georgia to win this game. Like I said, Georgia doesn't need any more piss in their vinegar before Alabama comes to town in 2 weeks. Chat. What do you think?
Georgia. I'm taking the Bulldogs.
Jeff going with the Bulldogs. And with that, I'm rolling with Bill this week, and I'm picking Tennessee.
Really?
Yes.
We need Tennessee to lose.
We need Tennessee to lose, but I just think that Georgia's...
You froze right after you said Georgia.
I said, Georgia's not the Georgia. Georgia's not the Georgia that
and then it came back, and Chris was nodding yes, and we're like,
hey, "I'm sorry, Chris. You literally were like Georgia."
And then your thing froze, and then you came back, and you were just like nodding yes.
Oh my gosh, dude! Hold on. So my headphones have that built-in like 3D sound. Chat, go back and watch this when we're done. We are at the 1 hour and 14-minute mark. That legitimately scared me, dude. I jumped to my right because it was only in my right ear. I literally jumped. Oh my God. Tell me.
Yes, Lance is right. Aguilar's better at QB, but I don't want to have to root for Tennessee to win for my pick's sake. So I got to go Georgia.
I'm not rooting for them to win. I just think they're gonna.
I'm gonna hate watch the crap out of it. That's what I know.
Yes.
And so I'm looking forward to it. All right, Texas A&M will go over to Indiana and play Bill's favorite team. Just kidding. The Golden Domers of Notre Dame. Notre Dame is a 6.5-point favorite at home. I got a feeling A&M might get exposed in this game, man. I got a feeling I don't know, man. I'm going to take the Fighting Irish here. I think Notre Dame could lose. I think if A&M is as good as everybody says, but yeah, I'm going to stick with Notre Dame here.
No,
Give me the Irish.
I'm taking Notre Dame.
The Irish always win.
Oh, Texas A&M pulls out a win. Notre Dame. Goated comment, JJ.
Jesus, I like him very much, but he no help with curveball.
What's that from?
Major League.
I don't remember. Chris, is that you doing? Did you find the sound?
Okay,
Yeah.
take the sounds away from
Oh.
Chris, please. So we
I knew it. You don't remember, Jeff, when you told me that they were? I was like, don't let Chris know.
Yep.
I was like, Chris, can we push it?
I didn't. Somebody added a bunch more. I tried to keep them.
I don't know who added a bunch more.
You trying to say Jesus Christ can't hit a curveball?
All right. Staying in the SEC, we've only got two more. This is a bigger game than I think a lot of people realize. I don't trust that spread. Vandy going to South Carolina. Vanderbilt is better than they were.
No, had they not
year.
busted Virginia Tech in the face last week, I would feel much easier picking this game.
Yeah, there is a real chance that if Vanderbilt wins this game, they could be. I forgot who told me this earlier, but they're absolutely right. It might have been Jay Bake, EJ, somebody, but they could face Alabama as 5-0. This is not your granddaddy's Vandy team. It's time we start putting a little respect on Clark Lee's name. All that said, give me South Carolina. Did I say something wrong? Y'all just keep doing these.
No, I'm wondering what Jeff.
Like,
I'm like Jeff's in like.
Oh, he's thinking.
Jeff, look, Jeff is it's just picks between us guys. You're not.
Yeah, there's no money.
There's no prize.
Yeah,
No, I know that.
You don't have to give
Pride
up
on the
your pride.
line, son.
you messed up and told Jeff he's one game behind, and now he's taking this serious. That's what happened.
Give me Vanderbilt. Go on the road.
Oh,
Take down the Cox.
South Carolina. He just wanted to say this.
did he just say?
I said
take
South
down the
Carolina
Cox?
was poised for a dud of a season, so I'm
can
taking Vandy to be their first.
Somebody pull his
Roadblock.
mic.
Yeah. Hey, YouTube. He's talking about the Gamecocks. It's
The
a massive-
Gamecocks. It's North Carolina Gamecocks.
I'm taking the Gamecocks of Columbia.
Yeah, me too, Chris. Seems like chat's a little torn.
Too easy. It's too easy.
Really. Now, moving on.
I mean, 11 and a
The big
half.
one.
Come on.
The big one, boys and girls. The one you've all been waiting for. I'm just kidding. Wisconsin at number 19, Alabama. This is
This looks
wow.
horrifying.
This is an 11 a.m. kickoff on Saturday, September 13th. I told you I
I'm
was
telling
hurrying.
Michael to let me edit this stuff before he uploads it, but he can't wait that long.
He's like, no.
It's got to be uploaded right now. Got to be now.
It stresses me out.
I know.
Then this happens. Sorry. Anyway, they know what it means.
They know what it means.
I'd say we just keep doing it wrong now because it's like I'm running.
I know that's the shtick now. Is
Yeah.
that it's wrong. What date is Cotton going to put on this graphic?
September 14th, 1969. There I was, Da Nang,
There I
Vietnam.
was.
All right.
Bama covers.
Bama covers here. You got a second string quarterback who might be better than their starting quarterback. Take that for what it is. Alabama looking to be very physical. That 11 a.m. time slot always makes me a little uncomfortable, but the intensity from the coaches and the players seems to still be there and carrying over from last week. I've got Alabama big this weekend. I do. I feel very confident in Ty Simpson. What I want to see out of this team is complete domination on both lines of scrimmage. I want to see Alabama's defense, their pass rush, get to the quarterback. Continue, they'll be without Dre Kirkpatrick Jr. for a half in this game due to a bogus targeting. But I expect.
Yeah, that was BS.
Hey, that's fine. I was okay with it, even if it was legitimately targeting. I was okay with it just because
Even if it was, me too. Yeah, it wasn't. But if it was,
folks out, brother.
yeah,
Just
I'm with
lazy
you.
folks out. So I was 100%
Hit someone.
So all right,
He was like our version of Earl Little Jr. I mean, that's what he looked like.
yeah,
Like, that's
he
what.
did. I loved it.
If he had stayed, that's what Earl Jr. would have been doing.
Yeah, absolutely loved it. Chris, I know what chat's saying.
Yeah, I'm. What do you think? I'm gonna pick Wisconsin.
No, but
If you think Wisconsin will win, then you.
I think
Bama-
Bama wins big.
I've picked against
Me
Bama
too.
on this show before. You're allowed
You
to.
have, yeah.
You're allowed to. I was right too.
Yeah.
I picked Oklahoma last year. I was right.
Yep.
All right.
That's right. I forgot about that.
I'm thinking a 56-10 type game here.
Easy there, buddy.
What? You disagree?
I don't know if we'll get 56.
Yeah, maybe 47.
Ryan Williams is back, man. That kid's got something to prove.
Well, he better prove it.
I agree.
He better prove it, or I'm canceling my subscription to Alabama.
Don't do that. We need that.
He owned it, Lance. He had no choice. I mean, he had no choice but to own it. So kudos.
He got called out for. I love that he got called out for. There's some accountability.
Yeah.
That's what these kids need, man.
Kudos to him for owning that.
Making that kind of money, man. Hey, Jay Bake, can you handle that, please, sir? Ooh, 51-13.
I'll take that.
Yeah. I don't think I can do anything about that. Jay Bake, I have to do it. Anyways, so it should be a pretty good weekend of college football. You got some good NFL slates. What'd you guys think about that Ravens-Bills game last Sunday night?
It was pretty good.
I didn't watch it.
I hate you guys.
I didn't watch the whole game. I watched the fourth quarter.
I mean,
that's what I get for trying to facilitate conversation.
Well, talk about something we care about. Like, I don't know. Softball.
I do care about that.
So
why did it do
just
that?
The rest of the show.
Oh, you did that. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was.
We've gone completely off the rails here. Welcome to Waaaay Offsides. If you want to know why we call it Waaaay Offsides, this is why.
Way off.
So, have we used the train whistle yet?
Go ahead, Chris. Blow the train whistle.
We have now.
I like that. Yeah.
There we go.
Go
ahead, play them all. Get them all out.
Okay, let's see.
Listen, I mean, we're here.
Get it all out.
460 people watching this.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Absolutely. I saw that before the show.
Absolutely redonkulous, guys.
Lamar ready to fight. Yeah, Derrick Henry's what, 30? He's he looks about 21.
But crazy stat. Derrick Henry's been in the league, what, 9 years?
Yes, 2016 was his first.
He is yet to break his yardage from high school in the NFL.
In high school?
Is that not insane?
That's crazy.
I'm not.
He had like 14,000 yards in high school.
Yeah, I'm not
shocked by that at all because of the level of competition, man. I'm not sure.
Yeah, but in high school, he was a grown man. It looked like he was
getting 50 carries a game.
I mean, it looked like he was
every play they just handed to him. If you see that interview with Saban on the Pivot, where he was talking about Derrick Henry's freshman year, that the coordinator was chewing him out in practice or something, and he told Saban, "Man, I don't know what he's talking about. I never had to do nothing in high school. They just handed me the ball and said run. I didn't have to block. I didn't know nothing about blocking or blitz pickup or route." Or whatever. He was like, I don't know how to do any of that stuff. All they did in high school was turn, hand in the ball, and just take off running. Yeah. Dude had like 6,000 yards his senior year. 55 touchdowns.
We didn't put it up, but let's talk about it. I like this question. They play South Alabama, if I remember correctly. Is that right? They play? Let me look.
I think that's right.
Maybe.
Now, oh my God. Now I'm going to take the barn in this game.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, by a lot.
Because I don't think South Alabama will be able to stop the run.
By a lot, plus 30.
I do know that one of our favorite people that follows the show and hangs out with us. Somebody said, "Where's the girl?" She already came on. She was at the beginning. You got here way too late. Says South Alabama, baby. 30-28. J-Bake.
I wish I could believe that.
If you're right, and that happens, I'll send you some cigars, man.
Okay. Do you even have cigars?
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of cigars, this past Saturday, I stopped and ate lunch in Uniontown at Dorothy's Country Kitchen.
Beautiful.
And you were asked about.
Oh, D?
Yep.
Did you tell him I said, hey?
I didn't tell him, but I'll tell him next time I see him.
Did you tell him about the show?
Yeah, I did.
Did you take his phone and make him subscribe?
I'm not taking his phone.
Sounds good, JV.
Man,
No, I wouldn't either. Yeah.
well,
I would
no,
take
You're not gonna have to worry about shopping for cigars, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
afraid
for
the Jackson Arnold plant 1 foot and take off running every play is gonna get about 400 yards rushing in that game.
Yeah, probably. For all of you looking for EG, Emily, she was on at the beginning of the show. So
Go back and
you
watch
can
the game.
always
Shame
go
on
back
y'all
and
for
watch
missing.
live. Yeah, she did a fantastic job. We promoted the time. You guys weren't here on time. It's your fault, not ours.
Yep.
But when you go back and watch, we'll be wrapped up. But please leave a big thumbs up and a roll tide on this specific video so other people can see it while you're there. Hit the subscribe button. And did you guys know we have a website? We do. It is waayoffsides.com. That's way with 4 A's. 3's not enough. 5's too many. 4, just like in the word Alabama. Tell them, Skip.
Waaaay, this is all caps, Waaaay, way.
Appreciate that.
Way
What's really cool about
for that.
is I've talked to Bill. Bill's going to start handling a lot of the blogs once he kind of gets settled in. So you'll have updated blogs there, blog articles to read. You can also sign up for newsletters. We send stuff straight to your email when you get there. There's a big pop-up. Put your email address in, and we'll send it directly to your email box.
Directly
So,
to your email box.
Yeah, we got a great weekend of football ahead. I'm looking forward to watching it. I hope you all are. We'll be live Saturday with a reaction show. So be sure.
Be a daytime reaction show. Not too many of those.
Yeah, hit the notification bell so you don't miss it. And we'll be back this weekend as always. You guys know the drill. All you got to do, man, say your prayers, read your Bible, say your prayers, pray for somebody else today, and give somebody a hug. The world needs it. Wash your hands, horns down, beat Auburn and LSU and Tennessee too, and beat them pesky old Badgers. Roll Tide.
Roll it.